Welcome back to ARC Tutorials. This is HTML full tutorial series for absolute beginners. In the last episode, we learned about how to add anchor tags or the links in our HTML pages. In today's episode, we will learn how to include images. Hardly you would find any website that does not include any kind of a image. Even for that matter, the most simplest website on planet, Google, has a logo, which is an image, right? So you can say that you need to learn how to include images in your web pages. That makes it more attractive, adds to the user experience. That being said, let's get started. This is part 14 of the series. If you have missed out on any of the previous parts, make sure that you check out complete series so that in order to learn and master HTML with me, I'm covering everything you need from basic to advanced. Today we are learning about HTML images. We all know why will we need that to display images in our web pages. Now the tag that is used for including images is img, okay, which stands for image. It's a self-closing tag, which means there won't be any slash closing img tag, unlike other tags. Here it would close right inside the opening tag. That means it's a self-closing tag. It will include some of the attributes like source, alternate text. That means if an image is not found, what should be displayed. You can provide width and height to it. Important thing oftentimes that a lot of people make mistake is in providing the source path. When they write img tag, make sure that you give the correct location of that particular image. That is the path of that basically. Alright, so that's the theoretical knowledge that you should know about including images in your HTML pages. Let's go ahead and learn that practical now. So I'm opening my file which we learned last time, the links, right? So in order to include the image tag, I told you we will write img, which stands for image, and then we will include the src. Now here you will provide the path to the that particular JPEG, PNG, or any format image that you have. I have downloaded a image here which by the name is road.jpg, but you can provide the path accordingly. If it's one folder above, you would write like this. If it's in the same folder, you can write ./road.jpg, right? Now here extension is JPEG. It can be a PNG file or SVG or any other format, image format. But the important thing is make sure you have the correct name of the image and the correct format and the correct path, the location of it. Once you have it, then self close it. So now this includes an image in our web page. Let's go ahead and refresh this and we will see that image in our web page. Now I told you it takes other attributes as well, one of which is alternate text. That means if the image is not found, what needs to be shown? Road trip image. So see, now when you take the mouse over, it is showing the image to you, so it won't display the alt tag. But let's say I am giving a wrong path, right? But you see here now it shows road trip image because it did not find that particular image. So alt text is very useful also from SEO perspective, that when the image is not found, alternate text will be displayed. We can also specify the width and height for the image. So now see, it's become smaller, right? Now you can include any number of images in your web page. Need not to be the same image. It can be different images or can be anywhere you want to display. Need not to be after that, but all I want to show you here is how you can include multiple images. Like you see one here, one for here. So you can play along. So basically you can add any number of images anywhere in the page, control the height and width of it directly through the attributes. In a more practical way, all of this styling with respect to height, width, border, look and feel, etc. will be controlled from the class, right, which is in the CSS. So I'm going to quickly demo you that also so that you are aware of it. So I'm just going to use simple attribute for now. I'm going to say in this is a internal style sheet that I've covered earlier in the series if you're following. So I'm saying inside this web page, wherever you will find img tag, that is for the image, make the width as 100 pixel and height as 100 pixel and put a border of 1 pixel solid gray color. How do I know the color? It's by experience that you will learn, but if you want to use, you can use the named colors also for now. So now see, all have a gray color border, all are of same height, 100 by 100. Now just with one change, we can control now all the images. Now see, if I just change it in one place, all the images size will be big or small. That's the beauty of using CSS, because you can target multiple elements in one go, right? So that's all basic that you should know about images. So you now know how to include images in your web pages. Also, you can give the alternate text, you can give width and height, or you can control that from the CSS. Right, that's all you should know at this point of time. Slowly, as we are progressing, I will start doing some live session, live coding, where we will put together all these elements into a beautiful portfolio or a static web page. Okay, that's little down the line. You still need to learn few more basics before we start designing our own pages. So stay tuned for that. Follow along the series. Make sure that if you have any questions or doubts, ask me in the comment section. In the next episode, we will learn about tables in HTML. Very, very important, especially when you want to represent data in rows and columns, comes very, very handy. All right. So let's go ahead, complete that in the next episode, and then list, and then you should be good to start designing your first web pages live coding sessions. Thank you so much for joining in this episode. I hope you're learning. I hope you're enjoying. Do let me know in the comment section. Your feedback is what keeps me going. Thank you again for joining. See you in the next episode.